Thank you too. Oh my God. Steve, wake up.
Hey, Isadora, those are brake pads, huh? What?
We fell asleep.
How long have we been asleep?
A little over a week, according to my wrist. And Ringo just gave us the 2 minute. So we've got less than 2 minutes and we're gonna be on.
More than a week? Man, your wife is gonna be pissed.
Oh my God.
And I haven't even made up the news yet.
You've got about 1 minute and 30 seconds to do it.
Oh, well, that's plenty of time.
I thought it took you hours to write that.
Have you been paying attention?
I can't believe we slept through the week.
Well, you know what it was? It was the tryptophan from the turkey. That's what did us in. That and all the fixins and the booze.
What are you doing with the script?
Hold your horses. Here. I'm working on it. Okay. You know what? Hold my horses while you're at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh. We're wearing the same clothes. Ooh, I gotta get a different tie. Ugh.
You know, here's the thing with tryptophan, is that turkey has less tryptophan than most other poultry, including chicken. But, you know, people all figure, it's the tryptophan that's making me sleepy. But, you know, what's really happening is it's the chemicals released in your own system when you start relaxing. After all of that preparation is done and all that stress is over, and that and the booze.
Oh, more useless information from your days at going to doctor school, huh?
Dr. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you Dr. Clooney if you keep this up.
Who's Dr. Clooney?
You know, from the TV show ER. Yeah, Dr. Clooney. You look just like him, and don't tell me you haven't heard that before. Hey, how do you spell transynfodial histohysterectomy?
What does that mean?
Like you don't know, Dr. Clooney. You know, it's a surgical approach to the brain, beginning above the teeth and going underneath the nose.
What's the origin?
I think it's Greek.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Damn it, Jim, there's no time.
Who's Jim? And are you done with the script yet?
I'm working on it. Don't push me. Just, you know what, just improvise.
What does improvise mean?
I don't...
Steve!
What?
My God, your hair!
Huh?
Your hair! Oh, that's good. That's perfect.
Ow!
Hello and welcome to This Week in Review with Maine Rep and the Chamber of Comedy. I'm Dave Hanray.
And I'm Steve Burnett. And this week's update is brought to you by Maine Repertory Theater and the new Post-it Notables. Ooh. The new Post-it notes that are already written out for you. With such sayings as, we need milk and eggs. Don't forget Megan's rash ointment. And finally, buy more Post-it Notables. Now with scented paper. Dave?
Wow. Steve. It's time to shake the neighbors and wake the dogs, as the town of Rusty Springs has just announced the Festival of Lights is returning as part of their Home for the Holidays Christmas Spectacular.
Huzzah.
Town Council, in a vote of 2-1, approved the spending of $15 to replace the 4 strings of multicolored stolen lights that once donned the statue of the town's founder, Rusty. Despite the latest rumblings that the statue is in jeopardy of being removed, since it was recently learned that Mr. Springs had once helped himself to the collection plate at his church.
Wow.
Other events planned for the town this Christmas include the Urinate Your Name in the Snow Challenge, the Reindeer Chili Cook-Off,
Yum.
and of course, everyone's favorite, bobbing for marshmallows and hot chocolate contest.
I'm thirsty already, huh?
I know.
Something for everyone. That's great news. You know, I heard that the Name in the Snow challenge has been won 3 years in a row by someone named Katrina Ravensburger McBinowitz.
Right.
Yes.
Who says an 88-year-old can't compete?
That's true. In somewhat related news, Elder Sweets, a new confectioner, is making inroads this year to compete in the ever-growing assisted living snacks community, giving candy canes a run for their money, or in this case, a safe stroll for their money.
Wow.
With their creation of the new Candy Walkers. Still with all the cool, refreshing peppermint you love, but a sturdier candy that won't slide out from under you on the ice or collapse if you lean too heavily on it. Hey, can you say safe hips, Dave?
Safe hips, Dave.
Congratulations, you said safe hips, Dave.
The holiday world lost a beloved member of its family this week, Steve, as we learned of the passing of one of the North Pole's retired elves, Duncan, from complications due to a ruptured spleen. Duncan leaves behind his wife, Helen, of 43 years and 56 munchkins.
56, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the spleen was the only thing Duncan ruptured. He was Duncan all right, huh? And now, with another award-wanting edition of Things I Learned the Hard Way. Please don't ask me how. Here's Dave.
Thanks, Steve. When attending a dinner party with new friends and your hosts serve up authentic Mexican food, no matter how delicious it may be best to politely suggest a post-dinner game of charades rather than Twister. Steve?
Right hand brown, huh?
Yeah, they won't be asking us over for a while.
Well, at least you get invited to places. The only place I ever get invited to is jury duty. And I'm always excused early because it turns out I'm usually related to the suspect.
And now with a personal note, here's Steve.
Thanks, Dav. As many of you know, I'm putting the final touches on my very first book. To be honest, it's been a lot of work, more than I ever anticipated, and humbling for sure. Didn't know I had it in me. But it's also been a surprisingly rewarding experience. So much so that once this book is finally complete, I just might read another one. Dave.
Don't forget, folks, mark it on your calendar. Sunday, December 13th, is the big day of giving with your friends at Maine Rep and the Chamber of Comedy. Steve and I will come to your house to pick up any non-perishable food items and financial donations for the Saco Food Pantry or the Biddeford Food Pantry. It's your choice.
Simply contact us at the Maine Rep email address below, and we'll be back in touch with you shortly to go over the details on what time we'll be by on the 13th to pick up your generous donations.
From Kennebunk to South Portland and all points in between. And for the most generous donor, you'll receive your choice of any of these fetching publicity photos of Steve in his healthy, youthful years when he called himself an actor.
Oh, stop it. But word of warning, okay, only one of these photos for the winner. Because we got to save the rest of these beauties for prizes for future contests.
Yeah, for lining my bird cage. I don't even have a bird. And that's This Week in Review with Maine Rep and the Chamber of Comedy. I'm Dave Hanwright.
And I'm Steve Burnett. Remember, when news breaks out, so do we. Thank you.
And good night. Hey, that went well, I thought.
Yeah. I am looking forward, though, to getting out of these duds, and I'm not feeling quite as fresh as I'd like, if you catch my drift.
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I catch your drift all the way over here. You know, I personally look forward to getting into something a little more casual, like sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Really? Why not clean pants and a clean shirt?
What? Look, Steve, believe it or not, I want to compliment you on something tonight.
Whoa, 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 hold the phones, huh? This is new. What'd I do?
Look, it's your penmanship.
Huh?
I mean, it's
Oh.
exquisite.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't know any better, looks like you used a printer for this week's script, but you were just in such a hurry to write it.
Thank you. Thank you. I do pride myself on my penmanship. Oh, sorry, my pen personship.
You write like this all the time?
I do, yeah. Mostly I'm a Times Roman font fella, but I've been known to sometimes slack and go Calibri. Or when I'm angry, you're gonna know, because I'm all about the Rockwell condensed. Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, Dave,
Yeah.
I was thinking you were gonna have such a hefty fine to pay, a late fee when you take that silly pilgrim costume back to the costume shop.
Costume shop?